I recently went to Japan on tour with my band, and I bought a bunch of shit. And I'm gonna go over everything that I bought there, so I don't have to send individual photos to all my friends. Um, First genre is clothing. They had a lot of vintage shops, but they're really expensive, so I just went to the Book Offs. They have like Book Off Pluses that have clothes as well. I bought these. They were like fucking $3. They're just pants. I bought these Superstars because they looked good and not in bad shape and were like $70. And my last Superstars broke, so we got these. I bought this jacket because it's very like bassist core, with like the really tight neck or whatever. And I wore that a bit in Japan because it was a little bit chilly. That concludes clothes. I have a couple things I got from the Donkey something. It's like the big discount department store. These are mostly presents for my friend Maddie. This is a Tamagotchi sticker thing. This is a Tamagotchi thing that like changes. And this is another Tamagotchi thing. I've yet to decide which ones I want to give away because I actually really like this one, so I might keep it for myself. I got this pin from one of the venues we played at. It was called Mojo, and there was this like big. They had sculptures of this like silly bean guy everywhere, so I bought one of the pins because they looked good. I bought this from a temple. It's just like a little charm duty, because I felt like it. Yeah. Now into DVDs. They have a lot of like, Jesus, let me get this keyboard out of the way. They have a lot of music DVDs in Japan that we don't get in Australia really ever. So I bought a bunch. This is a Beastie Boys one. I think what they did with this one is at one of their shows they gave a bunch of camcorders out to like 30 people in the crowd and then got them to film it, and then they edited it all together, edited it together, and it's just like a really good show because the set list is really good. But I watched a bit of that last night and it was really cool. Also, even though they're like Region 2 formatted, they still work on my DVD player, so I don't know what that is, whether music DVDs are exempt from that. Anyway, so Minor Threat live DVD. By the way, all these DVDs were like $7, which was really cool. But I watched a bit of this last night as well, and it was super fucking cool. And has like a booklet in it. Awesome. This is Fugazi's Instrument. I've been meaning to watch this for a very, very long time. But I didn't want to like rent it on YouTube. That felt silly. But it has a bunch of cool stuff in it, and I really like. Holy fuck. Nope, I'm not going to be able to see this. It's not on here. That's okay. Anyway, I really like it. There's a live version of a song called Shut the Door that I think kicks ass. I'm very excited to watch this. Alright. Now into... Actually, this is going to be random tidbits. I found this baseball in the park, so I grabbed it and put it in my bag. And I found this on the floor of the train station, so I grabbed this as well and put it in my bag. Because I'm just collecting shit. I'm just stealing items that are dumped in the garbage, so it's not stealing. It's just reconstituting life. Anyway, I got a lot of CDs. I'm gonna go through every one of them. This is Beastie Boys' Hardcore EP. It's awesome. I've never seen it on CD before. It is like vinyl sleeve, so no spine, which is annoying, but you get what you get. Context: all these CDs were mostly from a store called Disc Union. It was really cool. It was a secondhand CD store. I went to Tower Records. It kind of sucked. Everything was just like $30. So I bought all my stuff from here. Most of it was under $10, and a good chunk of it was under $5, considering like how good some of the stuff is. This was like $3, so I was like, yeah. Shellac CD, really, really, really cool. Also very cheap. Zebadoa album. I really don't like this song called License to Confuse. It always came up on radios and I never liked it. But when I listen to the album, I like a lot of all the other songs. Skull is really good. And Magnet's Coil is really good. I just don't like the first track, which is very easy to just skip. This is a CD I bought off one of the bands we played with. It's just they played some of their tracks live on, like, acoustically on the side of a river, and I thought that was really cool, so I bought it. This was another band we played with called Badger's Dream. They were like super cool old shoegaze, and they were a really sweet old couple, and the guitarist had like an 8-track machine that he played all the drum machines. No, the bassist had an 8-track machine, and the guitarist, she was playing awesome stuff, and she sung really well, and it was really good at guitar. So I bought their record. Breeders live album, because that's cool as shit. I don't know much about Beach House. I just know the name, and this was $2, so I bought it, just to like fulfill the indie in my collection of CDs, because we just need more new indie, because it's mainly just old indie. Yeah, good album. I like Broken Social Scene. I have their other big record on CD, and I listen to it a lot, so I'm going to get this one. I really like the song from this called Swimmers, I think. Swimmers is really good. I'm excited to listen to that. This was one of the bands I was on the hunt for, because they're a Japanese band, and you would never find them here. But it's this band called Eastern Youth. I really wanted to find their CDs, and I did. I found these two. I listened to like... Is that the name of the discount store? Donkey Jote? Probably not, but that's cool. 2 Dinosaur Jr. albums. I like this. No, wait, my orientation's weird. I really like this one. It's got Almost Ready and Crumble on it. This one's alright, but it's $2, so I bought it. Helmet, in the meantime. I have Betty, but I like this album more. 2 Sunny Day Real Estate albums, because I need more emo. Built to Spill albums. I've been looking for them for a long time. I really like the song Sidewalk on this one. It sounds awesome and has an epic little strat tone in it. I don't know if I really like this album, but I haven't listened to it yet. I know that I just really don't like this song called I Would Hurt a Fly. It's not for me. But that's okay. Let me reorganize this little pile I got one over here. Other band I was looking out for in Japan was this band called Husking Bee. They're just like good punk music. I kind of just wanted this record, but I found these before I found this one, so I just bought them again, like $3. So I'm just gonna buy them. And then this one was also $3, so I was happy with that one. I like a lot of the songs on this one. Recommend it. My Bloody Valentine. I haven't listened to this record, but it's cool to see it in a jewel case. This was a big high school record for me. The Operation Ivy one. It's got a lot of good songs on it. I'm just happy to own it on the CD. There were so many of these in Japan. I think it was really big there. Sometimes you'd go to shops and there would just be 7 of this. Whereas I haven't seen it in Australia yet, which is kind of silly. Alright. Another one of the big bands I was looking out for in Japan that I love so much is called Bloodthirsty Butchers. I really like this album. It recently got added to Spotify. But it sounds awesome. And it's got a lot of awesome songs on it. The guitarist, I don't know her name, but the guitarist from Number Girl joined this band in like 2002. But before that, they were like this cool ass 3-piece for ages. Very like jazz master, open chords with a big muff vibes. It's kind of Dinosaur Jr. but emo. But I really like them. And I was very happy to find some of the CDs. And also, a very cool artist does a lot of their album covers. I don't know their name. I just know I've seen heaps of their work around. But cool as shit. Epic. Superchunk. I was looking out for this record because I really like it. Foolish. I bought this one because it also looked good. I think there's some songs on it I like. But mainly this one I was very excited for because I've been listening to this record for like a year now. And I really like it. I really like the song Why Do You Have to Put a Date on Everything? And then Like a Fool is also great. Bam. I found this in a dollar bin in the Disunion. Really good album. Great little like queer band from the 90s called Pansy Division. This album's called I Wish I'd Taken Pictures. It's got hits such as Horny in the Morning, Dick of Death, and Pillow Talk, which I really like those songs. Awesome. Fugazi. It's not like the best album, but I'm just happy to have one Fugazi album on CD. My friend Kate got Repeater, but it cost her like $20. This was $3, so that's pretty awesome. I like Fugazi. What can I say? Just a guy. Stephen Malkmus record. I know very little about it, but I bought it because it was cheap, and I know who Stephen Malkmus is. I bought another copy of Siamese Dream because my CD copy is fucked up and skips a bunch. Plus, the packing looks way cooler. It's like a white double jewel case. Plus, I mean, all these things, they've all got Obi strips. Very happy to have Obi strips in my collection. But yeah, that was only $5. Cool. Cop it. This was another one I was very excited and surprised to see. There was just a bunch of Kim Dawson CDs in one of the Disunions, all for $3. So I bought all of them because I love Kimmy Dawson, and I've never seen physicals of them. So that's awesome. Do I know much about these albums specifically? No. But I'm sure they're going to be amazing. Because it's Kimmy Dawson. I've just listened to that Remember That I Love You album. And that was awesome. I was also very surprised that Kimmy Dawson had any presence in Japan, because it's all like I get a lot of the shoegaze bands and instrumentally interesting bands are big in Japan. It's just weird because Kimmy Dawson's just all lyrical and then just open chords on the guitar. Granddaddy, I like the song. Now It's On. I don't know if any of the other songs are good, but I have 3 other Granddaddy records. Circle Jerks. Yeah, cool. They had a lot of American punks, and old hardcore is really cool in Japan. So there's so much of this shit for really cheap. So I thought I'd just stock up. I don't know anything about this band, but they're called The Queers. Cool. More just old hardcore shit. Jesus and the Mary Train. Psycho Candy. Cool record. I like the way it sounds. I like the song that's in Lost in Translation. And yeah. Awesome. What is this? Belly Star? My friend Kate said I should get this, so I did. I think it's one of the people from the Breeders, just based on the album design. A couple of Sonic Youth CDs because they were cheap and I should have them. Another Japanese band I'm really into. I've gotten my friends to buy me CDs when they were over there, so I've got their big record, but I thought I'd just collect some more. This band's called Number Girl. This is their 3rd record. From what I've heard, I do like it. Also, the first track's called Brutal Number Girl. Awesome. Husker Du. Teenage Fan Club's really big in Japan. So many CDs, an absurd amount. In the press photo of that Bloodthirsty Butchers band, one of them's, I think the drummer's wearing a Teenage Fan Club t-shirt. Cool. This song has Sparky's Dream. I don't really know about the rest of the record. I've tried to listen to it and it's just not great. Bandwagon-esque is a better record, but I already have that on CD. This looks like cool country emo. I don't know if it is going to be that, but I just took a chance on it because the packaging looked cool. Also, any band with such a short name, they've got to be cool. I knew about this record. Bunch of big artists doing songs about the Powerpuff Girls. I really like the best song from this one, which I think is just the end theme. But awesome. Very happy to have this. Porco Rosso soundtrack. Holy shit. So good. $3 as well. At least I assume this is the soundtrack. It'd be weird if it wasn't. But it just, gave the vibe that this is the Porco Rosso soundtrack. I think that's my favorite Ghibli movie. I don't know why. It seems silly that it is. It's just a really good movie. Amped to have this. Jimmy Eat World. I like the middle, and when it was in Percy Jackson, I think it was one of those sort of mythological coming of age films from the mid to late 2000s. Cool. I don't know. It was cheap, so I'm gonna buy it. This looked crazy. Plus, it had Guitar Wolf, which I knew a lot about. Now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, is it a soundtrack or is it just an album disguised as a soundtrack? No, it's a soundtrack. Anyway, that Guitar Wolf band looked cool, so copped that. I Get Wet, Andrew WK. With the Obi. I don't know what I think of Andrew WK, but I just keep buying his CDs because he's just a fucking kooky guy. Just a guy that loves partying. Pavement. This was kind of a crazy one. $3. Really fucking good record. I just can't get over how cheap. I thought because like CDs were still popping off there, they'd be expensive. But CDs are not popping off in Australia, and they're more expensive. I feel like someone would be like, yeah, $35 for this. And I'd pay it because I'm a fucking sucker. Damaged Goods, really good. Crazy find. Really cheap. There was another Daniel Johnston thing there. There was like this dubbed over cassette tape. There was like $40. With like some hand-drawn art on it. And it was just like Daniel Johnston live at like South by Southwest. There was a lot of Daniel Johnston in Japan. That's cool. Excited to have this. Cool emo band, I think. My friend Kate wasn't going to get it, so I bought it. I'll have to listen to it and then get back whether I like it or not. I think this is Beck's first album. The one that like sounds like Ween. I'm assuming it is. I never actually fact-checked that. But I bought it. Because it was cheap. And it's Beck. Hole. Celebrity Skin. Vaseline's collection. Because I really liked this band in high school. That's all the CDs. Total tally of 59 CDs I bought in Japan. Fucking absurd. Alright. These were 2 fishing lures I bought in Japan because we were staying in a fishing town called Kosai and I wanted to go fishing. So I bought these. I didn't realize, even though they say it on the box in English, that they were so heavy. I was looking for a popper that floated. I did not see that this weighed 30 grams and is a solid chunk of metal, even though it says metal. I'm a silly goofer. I don't really know what I'm going to do with these, but I have them now. Okay. I really like Beck. I like the TV show. I own it on DVD. I wanted to own at least one of the comics, because the art's kind of cool. It's like a little bit freaky, but like the art's cool. These were $1 each at Book Off, so I just bought one just to put on the shelf, really. This is smart. I bought it because it was in Japan. It was really cheap, and the album looked like Rumiko Takahashi, who did gee, it's just not there. Ranma, Yatsuri Urusai, Inuyasha. I went to the Yaoi store and I bought Yaoi because it looked really cool and wasn't too expensive, and I was the only guy in there, and there was 30 girls all looking at men kissing. So yeah, this one I found at the Book Off just looked really, really cool. Very very 80s gay art. Very like crazy lips, absurd. Also, that being one image, cool as shit. Playgirl, entertainment for girls. I showed them. I think that's everything. Yeah. That's all. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna go now.